So Grafana 12.3 has officially been released, and you know what that means, another TLDR to give you the quick recap of what's been dropped. Now this release can be broken up into three big pieces: dashboard upgrades, Datasource Levelups, and quality of life improvements. And make sure you stick around because we kind of have a fourth. There's a new interactive way to learn Grafana, well, right inside Grafana, that you'll definitely want to see. So let's kick off this release, or 12.3, with what we all love Grafana for: dashboards. Now in 12.3, Grafana's log experience just got slicker. The new logs panel, now generally available across Grafana OSS, Enterprise, and Cloud, has been rebuilt from the ground up with better performance and seriously nice visual upgrades. You've now got syntax highlighting for easier reading, client-side filtering, and redesigned log details that can open inline or in a resizable sidebar. You can even embed traces directly inside log details when trace IDs are available in your logs. And it doesn't stop there. The new logs context makes it easier to see the lines before and after your search results, basically like using grep right inside Grafana. Plus, there's a new field selector component for logs, again generally available across all versions, that lets you toggle which log fields are displayed and reorder them however you like. It's a much cleaner, faster, and flexible debugging flow. And if you've ever struggled with time settings in panels, there's a fix for that too. Grafana 12.3 introduces panel time settings and time comparison, currently in public preview for OSS, Enterprise, and Cloud. It lets you control time ranges, time shifts, and comparisons per panel without editing the entire dashboard. You can even do side-by-side comparisons like this month versus last month, right in the same panel, so there's no more dashboard cloning just to compare trends. Alright, now let's talk data, because Grafana 12.3 didn't just stop at prettier dashboards. It leveled up your data sources too. This is the part of the release where Grafana continued to grow the big tent, from enterprise data governance to raw API querying and even a bit of machine learning magic. First up, for Databricks users, the Unity Catalog support is now generally available on Grafana Enterprise and Cloud. Unity Catalog gives you a single point of control for managing data access, permissions, and auditing across all your Databricks workspaces. With this new integration, you can securely query and visualize governed data directly in Grafana while preserving those fine-grained permissions and lineage tracking you've already set in Databricks. Basically, this means you can finally trust that what's showing up in your dashboard mirrors the same governance rules as your data warehouse. Then there's one for the Honeycomb crowd. Raw query support is now in public preview for Grafana Enterprise and Cloud users. This feature lets you use the full power of the Honeycomb API right inside Grafana, complete with support for variable substitution and complex filters. So if you've been craving more control over how you query your observability data in Honeycomb, this is it. You can now craft detailed JSON queries, use in and not in filters, and go full power mode on your dashboards if you're a Honeycomb user. Additionally, SolarWinds joins the lineup with a brand new Datasource plugin for Enterprise and Cloud in public preview. SolarWinds gives you visibility into network and infrastructure health. You can think CPU load, memory usage, and active alerts, all visualized next to your app metrics. It's perfect for connecting the dots between infrastructure performance and application behavior without switching tools and doing it all within Grafana. Over on the AWS side, the CloudWatch logs anomaly detection and pattern analysis feature, which is now generally available across Grafana OSS, Enterprise, and Cloud. This adds machine learning-powered anomaly detection right inside your Grafana CloudWatch queries. It can flag abnormal behavior with your log patterns and group recurring events automatically, so you can catch weird behavior before it snowballs into a full-blown AWS incident. And finally, for all you OpenSearch users out there, PPL support is now generally available for Grafana OSS, Enterprise, and Cloud users. The new PPL query editor adds syntax highlighting, auto-completed suggestions, and sample queries to help you get started faster. You can even hit Kickstart your query to pull in ready-made examples. Basically, it takes the guesswork out of writing PPL and makes exploring OpenSearch data way smoother. Finally, let's talk about the little yet crucial things. Grafana 12.3 brings a handful of these quality of life improvements that may get swept under the rug a lot of times, but quietly make your day better every time you use Grafana. Starting off, let's talk about the switch template variable, which is now generally available across Grafana OSS, Enterprise, and Cloud. This feature replaces those clunky drop-down menus you've been creating with an intuitive, clean toggle. You can set it up with Boolean values like true, false, yes, no, 1, 0, or even custom values. This is perfect for turning debug modes or filters on and off without breaking your workflows. Next up, something everyone's been asking for, exporting dashboards as images. Now, this is also generally available for OSS, Enterprise, and Cloud. You can now export any dashboard as a PNG exactly as it appears on your screen. So there's no more sending people half-broken links. Just click export as image, grab the preview, and drop it straight into your chat, slide deck, incident report, or whatever. It's one of those small but mighty features that saves time every single day. And a feature coming with 12.3 that is going to change the self-guided experience is Grafana's interactive learning. This is now public preview for Grafana OSS along with Enterprise and can be enabled with the interactive learning feature flag. Cloud users will be able to simply install the plugin manually. Now, the new interactive learning experience creates a rich visual way to walk through various tutorials in Grafana. So whether you're new to Grafana and maybe trying to set up a data source, explore a panel, get started writing queries, or learn any of the features in Grafana, this interactivity gives you help right where you need it. You can think of it as having the docs built into Grafana, minus the tab overload and a much slicker user experience. So that's Grafana 12.3. 3 big pieces, or 4, but just one release. So if you're running Grafana OSS or Enterprise, go ahead and upgrade your instance. Try out the new features and give us your feedback. If you're a cloud user, you're probably already seeing these features in play. Until next time, always be observing and maybe even toss us a like and click subscribe. Take it easy.